But not said hi, I'm first. We're just sitting here in front of my wonderful new backdrop. We got the wonderful Niagara Falls right behind us. Look at it in all of its glory. We have the American side, we got the Canadian side, but we love the waterfalls. Did you know people jump in that thing? It's crazy. What's even nuts is a lot of people love to tell me like, "Oh, you're from Niagara Falls." Isn't that isn't that where like everybody commits soy sauce? It's like, no. Y'all are crazy if you think everybody in their right minds comes to Niagara Falls is like, "Yes, finally, time to end it." Because it doesn't really. I mean, people do that. This it is a thing that people do, but it's not as widely drastic as people think. Does that make sense? Does that make a little bit of sense? How's everybody doing today, though? We all enjoying ourselves? Maisie, I tuned in at 3 a.m. You were out like the count tore up. Sounds about like me. I'm not gonna lie. On those late night streams, if I don't catch myself accountable for my sleepiness, I'm just out. I'm just out. Just going down the falls in a barrel? Well, you better hope I do. Man, if I don't go out like that, I gotta go out like something. I feel like if I ever were to commit soy sauce, okay, if I ever did soy sauce sewer slide, it'd have to be like the most dastardly, super cool, evil Knievel stunt, okay? Like, I want people to remember me and me doing that, but like only for the good reasons. Like, wow, so cool. I'm Tom Hanks' biggest fan. Isn't Tom Hanks the Woody guy from Toy Story? He's Woody, right? Take your phone in the barrel so we could be with you. You guys will never ever not be without Maisie. I'm like the world's greatest streamer. So I need your guys' opinion, okay? I need to start making long-term content. Now, with my long-term content, what would you guys want to see? You want to see like video game commentary? You want to see some like news and like what's going on in the world and my like based ass claims about it? Do you want to just hear me talk and ramble? There's so many ways to go. Tomato Bagel said, "What's up? What's up? Gaming? Want to play some Gears?" My bad. I had to get a phone call from Celeste. I didn't have to get a phone call. I did get a phone call and I answered it because it's it's my job as the significant other. My job as the significant other to when I'm called to answer the call 10 days a week. Stream is just loading. Yeah, it froze. It's because I got a phone call. I'm sorry. I apologize. Let's get our like goals today. I like what we did yesterday. No! I like what we did yesterday. I thought that was so smart and inspirational. So just bear with me while I figure all this out. Perfect. Now the light goal set up. How long have you been a female? Because your transitional surgery did a terrible job. Wow. Believe it or not, don't have any transitional surgery. Slendering. CEO's back. Welcome back, CEO. John Lennon, maybe. Just maybe. Just maybe. I could be John Lennon. But I guess let's ask the question again, guys. So what do we honestly think? Okay, what do we think my content for long-term, long-form content? For my long-term, long-form content, what should it be? Is that a weed vape? No, not a weed vape. One more like and we're at Mickey, though. Make an OF for long term? No. I'm not really down for, like... The idea is, like... That's not really content. Like, it could be, right? But to me, it's like... I don't know. It's not a vibe. We hit 10 likes. We hit 10 likes. Oh, guys. Oh, boy. Holy Toledo. Oh, boy. I sure can't wait to start my OnlyFans. Mickey's OnlyFans would be like Mickey jumping into nothing but like Swiss cheese. Little Swiss cheeses. I will say on the drama side of things, I'm not too much of like a drama internet controversy type of YouTuber, but there's been this YouTuber who I was following for a little bit when I started my live streaming journey. They were another trans woman known as Trans Fire Bat. Okay, so Trans Fire Bat. They like posted a lot of content, you know, very, very tirade-y. Then they got into some controversy. They like raped some woman, which is very wrong. We're really, really wrong. My chicken party? My family's doing good. Yeah, I found it pretty weird. So, it was one of those things to where they were like getting all this hot water controversy and they were just like feeding into it. They're like, oh, I'm such a, you know, R word and this and that and this and that. And I guess the whole idea is like the backlash caught up to them so much to where they deleted their YouTube channel. Completely deleted it. But it's been resurfaced. They're starting a new channel. But my favorite part is now they're not trans. They said, I'm not trans anymore. I am totally against the LGBTQ community. I'm against all of that. Okay? I'm against it all. But, this is what made me laugh. But, I'm going to continue to transition and, you know, go on female hormones. But, like, screw trans women. Like, trans women, they're not real. It's not a big thing. It's not what's actually, like, legitness. But I'm going to go on hormones. It just didn't make any sense to me. So, nothing wrong with said trans firebat. I mean, a lot of things are wrong there. I mean, they're a Nazi. They're talking about, you know, the R word. You know, there's a lot of debaucherous, debauchery stuff going on over there. But I feel like the reason they're like, oh, I'm not trans anymore is simply put, and again, I know you guys are going to think it's weird. It's their way of like trying to be like, oh, look, Look at me, guys. I'm on the right side of the pack. I'm over here now. Look at guys. I'm not with them. I'm with you. And it's like so gross. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense to me. Sounds very unchill. I would agree. Thoughts on Islam? Are you ready for them to take over the West? I mean, if you think anybody's going to take over the West, you're a little too deep into the spectrum of the political views. I mean, sure, right? Sure. Everybody's allowed to you know, have their beliefs on that subject. But do you really think, right, the Middle East is going to like do a tirade on the West? Like what good does that bring? What good does that bring? A tirade on the West. They're bigger than the Roman Empire was? I mean, that's the common consensus of religion, okay? Religion just kind of like goes on to this thing, goes to that. Yeah, I know what a tirade is. A tirade's a rant. But when people go on tirades and they're ranting about stuff that doesn't really make sense, it's just there's a little tirade. They're going on a little tirade. Islam has imported millions of people into Western countries and is displacing local populations. Again, you're thinking of like Islam, like the faith, as like a whole like group of people trying to take over everything. I feel like this is just like people migrating, moving. Religion's brought anywhere. I mean, you could bring Christianity to Japan if you wanted to, but that doesn't mean, you know, Christianity's trying to like take over Japan. Does that make sense? Like, you're always allowed to preach your own religions, and you're always allowed to openly express them, but it's one of those things. Islam equals Christianity equals Judaism. It's Abrahamic religions. Yeah, they do all share a book. That's why it's so interesting to me. They are the same. My bad. I had to get another phone call. And Celeste is calling me again. So I'm going to answer it. But it's going to cut out. The stream is going to buffer. The stream is going to, like, get all debaucherous. Okay? Celeste is just having one of those days to where she's like, plenty of ups and plenty of downs. Plenties of ups and plenties of downs. OAVA. It's just one of those things to where, I don't know. I just wish it didn't always have to be a debate. Shoot. We're gonna have to end the stream now. Thank you.